Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your monthly reading for July 2022. Lots of messages coming through here for you this month. I really like this month here for you. So some of the things that were coming up for me, the first image that they showed me was that of a pink carnation. And those usually symbolize devotion, love, remembrance also was kind of what I was seeing a lot of when I had to look up the meaning. I wasn't really too sure what the meaning was, but it's kind of like this eternal love or devotion or remembering of good memories or these experiences you might have had with people in your past. I feel like this month you're going to be very reflective. You may be just kind of looking back at memories from your past or with certain relationships or certain times in your life where you're very grateful for. You're very, they kind of bring like this ray of hope into your life. So I feel like you're connecting with the things in your life that you're very grateful for and that you really, it's like you're cherishing certain experiences and even people, relationships. And then another message that I was brought to was during my meditation. My guides were reminding me of the movie that you got last year. So if you weren't tuning into my videos at that time, I had like a movie came up for every sign for the yearly readings. And for you, Sagittarius, it was the movie A Little Chaos. And they were bringing me back to that. So if you haven't seen it, it's a really good movie. It has Kate Winslet in it. And it's pretty much about this Kate Winslet, the main character, and she has a special gift or a talent for designing these like really beautiful, luxurious gardens. And she was kind of selected out of, all these applicants. And in a, long story short, the symbolism of that is to believe in yourself, to believe in your unique gifts and talents, and you don't always have to fit in with, what's expected or what's the norm. So really allow yourself to express what naturally comes to you, what ideas come to you, because that may be exactly what someone's looking for. So it may not be, instead of us trying to fit into a mold of what we think someone is looking for, or maybe what a certain company is looking for, or just, a society or whatever group you're in, or the field of work that you're in. And so allow yourself to uniquely express yourself here. So those are some of the other messages that were coming through, but let me try to get all your cards out here so we can get into your monthly messages. I feel like this month, this is about reflecting on the parts of your life you really love, the parts of yourself that you really love, and cultivating more of that in your life. It's kind of like you're not really focusing on anything that it's like you're ready to actually, I love that. You're ready to actually eliminate or clear out some of the chapters in your life that have brought you valuable lessons, but you no longer need to really hold on to. They keep showing me images of like gardens and flowers. So there's a lot of symbolism of that for you this month. So I kind of feel like it's about you tending to your garden. What do you want to plant in your garden? What do you want to cultivate? What do you want to grow in your garden? And there also may be some things that you want to take out. You may want to de-weed. You may want to look for, poisonous plants or little parasites that just no longer need to be there. So it's a metaphor. I mean, unless you're actually gardening this month, but I think that that's a metaphor for some of the work that you'll be delving into this month, really narrowing it down to what you want to keep and what you want to grow, or maybe something new that you want to bring in, something that you want to see flourish for you in your life. So for example, they're bringing me to this, they're showing me this example of if you want better health, like visualizing your garden and planting some fresh vegetables and fruits in your garden, to symbolize bringing in better health or vitality or energy, that kind of thing. So that may be a meditation practice that some of you may really resonate with. They're just showing me that. So that's kind of cool, actually. It's something I might even want to incorporate in my meditation. Very beautiful here. Okay, what's in the foundation? A lot of healing. Yeah, a lot of balance, healing. seeing the truth with this Justice card at the foundation. I feel like there is clarity and truth coming in here for you. That feels pretty important. So look into that in a sec. What's in the past for Sagittarius here? In your future. Some emotions. Beautiful Ace of Cups. Environment. I feel like you're clearing out a lot of clutter this month too. There's a lot of clearing happening. You're seeing the truth, and it's helping you to clear out what you don't need. Hopes, dreams, and desires. Does that work? Okay, beautiful. Love that. And your final outcome. Oh, very beautiful. A lot of happiness and joy and contentment. So I love that we have the Nine of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups here. You also have the Ace of Cups in your present emotion. So we'll look, and the Sun. Oh my gosh, that's so gorgeous. And then at the bottom of the deck here, we have the Father of Pentacles. I'm using the same deck to clarify, so I'm going to hold on to my deck here. But at the bottom, we have the Father of Pentacles. So again, this is about investing our energy in things that we want to see grow, things that we want to know that will sustain us for the long term. So again, this could be with our health. This could be about revamping our diet and making sure that we include foods that will keep us living longer and healthier. And if this is a career, really choosing something or making certain decisions in our career that will help us to really grow, to help us that where we don't feel like we're stagnant, like there's always growth. So whatever it is, those are just examples, but whatever it is, your focus, I feel, is about your being able to merge your desires, your passions, what's going to make you happy. Like you're wanting to feel fulfilled in your life, and you're looking at where you can physically change things around to bring that or to kind of manifest that here for you, which is what we have the Magician here. So this is about feeling very powerful. This is about having clarity about what it is that you want and taking action. So the Magician card a lot of times is also symbolizes, that we have every tool that we need in front of us, and we have the power within us to make certain things happen. So it's all about using our skills, our talents, our intellect, everything. All of the suits are there, the cups, the wands, the pentacles, the swords. So you're able to use whatever you need in order to make life happen for you. Okay, so let's focus on the Sun and the Ten of Swords here. So definitely an ending to some experience here is bringing healing. I feel like this is definitely a time of healing. I feel like you're letting go. So this is not so much, I'm not seeing that you're necessarily having any kind of experiences. I mean, it could be, but I'm not seeing like any dramatic experiences here. What I'm seeing is this is a time of clearing out, especially with that Sun card and this Ten of Swords. So these are experiences from the past. These are memories from the past. These are interactions from the past that have been painful, that have brought with them heavier lessons that we needed to learn in this life. But I think that you're more in a place of letting go. You're more in a place of clearing out the energy, because you're right now in the place of cultivating, manifesting. You're planting a new garden, and you may also be spending time and kind of looking at where you need to remove some things or just no longer serving you. Like, why am I allowing this to take up space? This doesn't even make me feel good, or I don't really like this. I need to really let this go or take this out of my energy field. So I feel like you're going to spend a lot of your time, whatever it is that you're doing, whether it's spiritually, energetically, emotionally, mentally, or physically, this is a time of you clearing out a lot of the things that are no longer serving you or you feel like are weighing you down. And so that is going to invite in new and fresh energy. So I feel like your intentions this month is to make sure that you have fertile soil, that you have really good ground to work with to cultivate long-term success, stability, security, and happiness and joy. You're stacking all your chips in your favor. I don't even know if that's the right expression or not, but that's your intention right now. Your intention is to move forward, and whatever it is that you need to kind of take care of, you're doing that this month. So let's clarify the Sun and the Ten of Swords. Is there any other messages for this? For the Sun and Ten of Swords. Okay, they're saying no. So I'm just actually going to leave that there. It's not often that I do that, but I feel like they're saying that that's the message. So, okay, let's move on to the Nine of Pentacles here. So what is this about? The Nine of Pentacles. So this is all about power, actually, is what I'm hearing. And not power as in like trying to dominate over something or someone. This is more about channeling your inner power. This is about also dreaming bigger for yourself. This is about aiming higher. So some of you may be starting to take on bigger projects, or you may be really taking bigger risks, but really prosperous ones, like things that will move you further down the road. Like they'll move you further along in life is what I'm seeing here. So you're kind of aiming high, you're aiming bigger. And that may be something that we may have held ourselves back from before in the past. But again, with that Ten of Swords, we're getting rid of a lot of the things that may have perpetuated maybe self-sabotaging choices, or things that may have held us back. Maybe we weren't going after the things that we really knew that we deserve. Take that as it resonates. It may not resonate with everyone. But I feel like that in general, the essence of the energy from this Nine of Pentacles is really tapping into our true worth, tapping into our true potential and acknowledging it. And then realizing, like, where am I in my life? Can I actually aim for more? Where can I actually ask for more? I'm also seeing that some of you may be asking for like a raise or, a higher wage, like just as an example, but it's like, no, I deserve more than this because I put in this and this much work and I just deserve more. This is not balanced. And so then we also have at your foundation, the Justice. So this is all about balance and making things right, making things balanced for yourself. So you feel nourished in your life, and supported. Let's clarify this. The Nine of Pentacles for Sagittarius. What does Sagittarius need to know about this Nine of Pentacles? The Hierophant. Oh, beautiful. So I feel like a lot of you are also tapping into your wisdom, your higher wisdom. Some of you are also could be working for a bigger organization or a company, and you're moving up the ladder is what I'm hearing here as well. Some of you may be getting a promotion. So again, you're kind of putting yourself out there. Maybe you're also applying for something. You're applying for a bigger position or a higher position. You're really like taking risks. You're going out and kind of having this, well, what can I lose by just trying? I mean, if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out, but I'm not going to not try. So I really love that energy that you have this month. And I think a lot of it has to do with clearing out anything that may have been holding you back in the past. So this is really beautiful. I love this with that Hierophant card. This could also be you spiritually ascending or spiritually growing in your wisdom and elevating. And somehow that is causing you to elevate in life. So whether you are a spiritual teacher and you're kind of going to the next level, you're maybe starting to start your own business or doing something more. This is all about growth and expansion here for you. So you're going to the next level in some form or another, but a lot of it has to do with your abundance or being able to maybe provide more for yourself in your life. You're just moving up here. This is all about growth. So I'll keep that there. Leave that message like that. And then we have the Three of Pentacles in the past. So what is this about? This is the past, recent past for Sagittarius. Clarify the Three of Pentacles. The Ace of Wands, beautiful. Pick one more here. So some of you may have recently started like a new project. Some of you may have gotten a really creative idea, and it may have required you to collaborate with other people. You may also be attracting a soul tribe here. So if you're not collaborating with other people, I feel like whatever idea that you have or whatever it is that you're working on, I feel like you're just getting started on it, or it may have been just something newly started. So it's maybe only been like a couple months or weeks or whatever it is. I feel like it is calling in some like-minded souls. So I really feel like this line of work or this new path that you're on is going to help you meet people that are more like you, or people that can support you. So you are attracting that. If you haven't seen it yet, you are kind of joining into a collective and something new that you're doing here. What else do you need to know about the Ace of Wands and Three of Pentacles? Wow, beautiful. Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, so definitely on the right track. So whatever it is that you've started has a lot of potential for growth here. This is a good luck card. This is a very positive, affirmational yes kind of card. So whatever it is that you're starting or have started, keep going with it. Allow it to grow, nurture it. I mean, we're still in this kind of like sapling stage, perhaps, if you just got started on something. And I feel like it's so interesting because your entire reading has all these references about gardens and flowers and everything. So this is really beautiful. I feel like there's a lot of abundance. And what you're creating that abundance, you're tending to your garden this month, and you're being very diligent on it And that's the Eight of Pentacles too. I'm being drawn to that right now. As I say that, it's like you're putting in the work, you're tending to it, you're doing this like daily ritual of, taking care of the things that are most important to you and really staying on top of that. And that's really going to help nurture a lot of beautiful opportunities and connections into your life here. So then we have a lot of balance coming in here. Also kind of getting what you deserve in a very positive way. So a lot of times the Justice card is sometimes called the card of karma. But I feel like this is more about really attracting all the things that have been waiting for you, have been waiting to kind of come into your life. And I think that a lot of it has to do with us feeling balanced on the inside. Like we have to kind of wake up to realize that we are worth more, that we're deserving of more. And then we kind of put out that energy, we embody that. And so you're really attracting things that feel a lot more in alignment with your self-worth, that are in alignment with what you truly, truly deserve, because you're seeing it in yourself. That's what I'm seeing here. But what else do we need to know about this Justice card? Wow, beautiful. Strength. Yeah. So overcoming a lot of hurdles. Again, I really see you overcoming something pretty big, something major that may have held you back in the past, especially with that Ten of Swords that we had right in the middle of your reading. I feel like you're overcoming something that may have held you back for a long time, and you're releasing it. You're allowing yourself, you're giving yourself permission to release it. You're healing whatever wound may have caused certain experiences, or may have caused a cycle or a pattern of experiences. And you're doing the courageous work to really get to the roots and pull them out, and you're ready to really plant new seeds. But a lot of times it takes strength, because it's not so easy to really look at those things. It's not really easy to go in and even find it. I mean, it takes a lot of spiritual work, a lot of inner work to really be able to tap into the root cause of what's causing some kind of pattern or cycle here. But you're doing it. You are allowing yourself to believe in something different, to try something different, to take that risk, take that chance, and to aim higher. And you're doing that. And you're also seeing how you do have everything, all the resources at your availability, and you're taking full advantage of them. So you're being very creative this month as well, is what I see you doing. I see you really making use of the full potential of what you have in front of you. Let's pick one more here. Justice and Strength. Three of Cups. Beautiful. So again, I really see connections coming in here. So it doesn't have to necessarily be romantic. I'm not really seeing a whole lot of romance right now. I see this more about you coming together with just people in general that support you. You may be having like really awesome conversations, actually, is what I'm seeing. So some of you may be connecting with friends, family, or maybe even acquaintances, or just newer people that you are connecting with. And I see really good conversation. It's going to feel like a breath of fresh air. Maybe some of you, if you feel like you've been in isolation for some time, I see you socializing. I see you kind of going out there and just like meeting new people, talking to new people. You're connecting with people again. this is important for you because this is really sitting in your foundation. So something about you coming into balance and harmony within is attracting more nourishing connections. What else do we need to know about this Three of Cups? I feel like there's some kind of collaboration or there's some kind of important conversation that's happening or that's going to happen. What is this about? Can we have more information about the Three of Cups? I feel like there's a very specific, important conversation that's going to happen this month. It may have something to do with work, maybe like an opportunity, maybe like a business idea. Maybe some of you come together with some like friends or people that you know, and you come together with some amazing business idea. And it could be definitely a risk, but it's like a risk you want to take. What do we need to know about this? The Three of Cups. The Two of Swords. You don't see it coming. This is something you don't see coming. So I feel like this is on the horizon here for you. Open up your intuition is kind of what I'm hearing. Take some time to open up your intuition. Some idea is going to come to you. So for some of you, something is going to, I'm hearing the word dawn. So it's like dawn on you, or something is going to, like an idea. You're going to have some kind of idea. And through that idea, it's like a project. Like you're going to undertake some kind of project. And it's going to require you to reach out to other people, to collaborate, to bring something together. But it's going to be very inspiring. It's going to be something that you love to do. You're going to feel very led to it. You're going to feel very called to it, kind of like a mission, or, something that I have to do this, or I feel like I'm being told to do this, or I'm being instructed to do this from your guides or from spirit or your higher self. It's like you're taking something on. Interesting, Sagittarius. Okay. The Magician. Let's clarify the Magician. What are we creating here? Oh, wow. Look at that. Mother of Pentacles. So again, nurturing. We have the Father of Pentacles and the Mother of Pentacles. So it's like here we are being very clear about what we want to invest our energy into. And this is about, see, the Mother of Pentacles is someone who tends, again, to her garden. So she's someone who nurtures. She's someone who takes care of something and wants to see it healthy and grow. And she invests her energy into it. She's the one who kind of closely reminds me of the Empress the most, because she just has that motherly, nurturing kind of energy. But I feel like the Magician is also this energy of, putting in that work every day and using our talents and our skills to make the most out of what we want. So I feel like there's maybe some kind of skill or talent that you have that you're capitalizing on and are using it to bring in a lot of abundance here for you, or opportunities. You're really making something work for you here. There's a lot of positive Pentacle energy, but lots of hard work. But I feel like it's work that you're going to enjoy. I feel like it's work that doesn't really feel like work. It's something that you love. It's something that really puts you in a state of flow. And speaking of, when we have like the Ace of Cups, so this is how you're feeling this month. This is happiness, joy. This is feeling fulfilled in your life. This is renewal as well. We have a lot of aces as well. I don't think Ace of Swords, I feel like, is the only one we have out of this. We have the Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, and Ace of Cups. So lots of really positive beginning, a new beginning, new project. If any of you are undertaking a new project, then this is a very auspicious reading for that. There's a lot of positive cards here. What do we need to know about this Ace of Cups? Something that's going to help make you feel like you're at home with the Ace of Cups. So something that's going to make you feel very much in your element, very much your strength. So there's something that you are tapping into, a strength of yours, and by doing it as your work or your line of work, or expressing it into a project or something that you're doing, is going to naturally bring in this abundance. And so it's kind of like that, having that abundance mindset. It's not so much of a focus on the money or what am I going to get out of this. It's more about the flow state that you're in, and becoming magnetic to attracting the right kinds of things that are for you. So it just naturally comes when you're in that energy space. And I feel like you're you're really shifting into that, which is bringing in all this beautiful energy here for you. There's a lot of clarity here as well. You're clear about what it is that you want. You're clear about the path forward and what you want to put your energy into. So you may really have, we do have that Four of Swords. So I feel like there is going to be some kind of insight that's going to come in here for you. And I feel like it's going to remove that Two of Swords, that indecision, or maybe a lack of clarity sometimes, because sometimes you have that blocked perception with that Two of Swords that we have here underneath in your foundation. So I feel like that's going to clear out, and that clarity is going to bring in this feeling of doing something that's going to bring you a lot of happiness with that Ace of Cups. But let's see what we have here with the Ace of Cups. Father of Swords. So you may be planning out, strategizing, organizing yourself this month, getting everything in order, paying really close attention to details. I also see you being very protective over something that you are investing a lot of your heart and soul into with that Father of Swords. So I see strong boundaries here. I see you being very observant of the people around you, and you're not really going to allow other people to come in if you don't trust them. So some people we can love, but sometimes you can just kind of tell who is maybe the right person to confide in with some of your ideas, some of your inspiration, some of your the things that you want to see get going in your life. I feel like you're being very discerning about, who you kind of share that information with. What else do we need to know about this Father of Swords? Ace of Cups. The Five of Cups. Interesting. Okay. What else? And the Daughter of, wow, look at all these cups. Okay. Okay. So take this as it resonates. This could apply to love, just because I'm kind of sensing love here a little bit. But this could also be something that we just, whatever our heart rings true for. So this could be a passion, a career, a certain lifestyle, or it could be a relationship. So just take this as it resonates. But in a generalized way, what I feel here is this Father of Swords is kind of allowing themselves to have a new beginning in something that they felt like they lost out on. So for example, if this is a career, let's say, for example, maybe there were some opportunities in the past that we wish we went after, or we kind of felt like we missed that opportunity, or we missed something. Because a lot of times Five of Cups is that card of disappointment, or something not working out, or feeling like we invested our energy into something and it just didn't work. So there could be this undertone of sadness and grief that we've been carrying around for some time. But with that Ten of Swords right in the middle of your reading, I feel like that's one of the things that we're starting to take out. We're starting to allow ourselves to release the past. What's done is done. And with this Daughter of Cups and the Ace of Cups, this is you giving yourself a chance to start over again. So you're wanting to, okay, that is in the past. That's what it was. I'm going to just remove all of this energy and start over again. I want that new beginning. I want that second chance. So I'm going to cultivate that for myself, but I'm also going to be very careful with who I tell this information to, or what I'm going to protect it. I'm going to protect this dream of mine, where I have my heart set on, because this Daughter of Cups is a very new and it's a gentle energy. It's also creativity as well. Very creative, bright ideas, imagination, and it's something that's very inspiring, and it's something that may really help set your heart alight. It really gets you excited. You're in love with it. It inspires you. It feels right? Like it feels just right for you. And I feel like you could be in this place of really wanting to just nurture that and not really share it with anyone. Honestly, it's kind of like your own personal dream. And I feel like that's the space that you're in this month. That's the energetic space that you're in this month. You're keeping the things that you hold most precious and dear to you close to your heart, and you're allowing whatever has been keeping you from that, You're allowing that to heal. You're allowing that to go so you can start again, so you can wipe the slate clean. It's very interesting because I just took a peek at the bottom of my deck, and then there's a 3 of Swords there. So this could be a relationship. This could be something that didn't work out in the past, but maybe there is there's a renewal there, or there's something where we're wanting a renewal and some kind of connection. And again, take it as it resonates. It doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. I am also seeing a lot of career kind of things here too. So this could be a career that we really wanted, or something, how we wanted something to go a certain way, and it didn't end up going that way. But I feel like you're kind of giving yourself a second chance here, and you're starting again. We're picking ourselves up, and we're allowing ourselves to just have a new beginning. So very beautiful, Sagittarius here. Okay, so in your environment, we have the 5 of Swords. So what is this about here for Sagittarius environment? See, this is kind of like why I was kind of picking up on with this Father of Swords, because of this 5 of Swords, because there may be energies around you that you don't entirely trust, or that you don't entirely, or maybe in the past you've had experiences with, other people kind of coming in and skewing your perception of what you really want for yourself. Other people just kind of inserting their opinions and what they think you should do. And maybe that was something that kind of planted a weed in your garden, right? And so we're kind of removing a lot of that energy now and starting again. So what do we need to know about this 5 of Swords? Yeah, see? So it's kind of like this manipulative energy from the outside world, or maybe certain connections or people around you. Sometimes it's done unintentionally. It's not necessarily like intentional, but it makes it's an influence, it's an influence on what we have going or what we're building. And I feel like there could be energies around you that you're being very observant of, especially because we have that Father of Swords. I feel like you're kind of taking on this persona here with this energy, with this Devil and 5 of Swords energy. So you're being very perceptive, you're watching, and you're protecting yourself. You're protecting, now to protect that, right? Because maybe in the past, especially if we're younger, we're kids, or we're just still growing up, like we don't know. We're still learning the ropes here. And so, but now you have a lot of awareness, you have that wisdom. So Father of Swords is very wise, and very discerning. So there's something here that you're protecting from, I feel like, this energy here. What else do we need to know about this? The Devil and the 5 of Swords. Having very strong boundaries. Whatever it is, there's awareness about it, because this could also be like a pattern or a habit that we have within us that we're setting boundaries with. The World. I love that. Look at that. So this is the end to that cycle. How positive. There's a lot of endings here to some of those more negative energies that I'm seeing here. So that's really, really positive. That's really good. And I think a lot of it has to do with awareness. How a lot of it has to do with the work that you put in to really understand yourself, to understand certain patterns and cycles in your life, because you're so desiring this new beginning. You're so desiring to bring in the abundance, bring in happiness, fulfillment in your life. And so now you're seeing how a lot of these things are now coming to an end. Those chapters are closing, those cycles are closing for you. So this is kind of just taking its own process. And I think the more energy you put towards, what you want, cultivating what you want, naturally these energies are going to take a back seat, because you're not feeding them any energy. You're not feeding them any attention. So those cycles are closing because you have awareness of what they are. It's like the mask got peeled back. It's like you're seeing what something is behind its mask. So very powerful. Hard work, dreams coming true. That's what I heard, dreams coming true. Oh, how beautiful. Look at that. The 2 of Cups. Yeah, see, so we do have some, love. This could be love. This could be, something that just we feel bonded to. A very deep spiritual bond to something. And I feel like what it is that we're putting in the work to make this come alive in our life. Like whatever this 2 of Cups is for you. So this could be a soulmate relationship. This could be a passion of ours that we feel like is part of us. whatever it is truly belongs with you. You're putting in the work, whatever it is that you need to do in order to make this happen, is what I see. That's what you're manifesting. Like, that's where your focus is. That's where your attention is going. You're putting in the work. You're doing what you need to do in order to align yourself, balance yourself to make this happen. And it's attracting it. So what do we need to know about this? So moving in a new direction. So some of you may be walking away from older things, or, again, we're closing up those chapters. So you could be doing the work to kind of, oh, wow, that literally just flew out of my hands. I wasn't even shuffling. So we had the 8 of Cups in the Tower, and I was saying walking away. Yeah, walking away from these chapters, these cycles. And the 3 of Wands is often, wanting to move forward, wanting to leave a lot of things behind you. So yeah, we're having this epiphany, this realization of what we need to walk away from. And then look, we have the Empress at the bottom of the deck, which is very beautiful. I kind of feel like you're the Father of Swords here. And this is not gender specific. But I do feel like you're the Father of Swords in this reading, and the Father of Pentacles, but you're also the Mother of Pentacles. So again, this is not about gender. This is about just the energies that we are, it's like the personas that we take on in order to, for different situations. What do we need to be in order to kind of handle a specific situation? And so I kind of feel like for some of you, it could be an Empress that you're wanting to reconnect with, or you're the Empress, and you're kind of cultivating this life for yourself to really call in a divine partnership, or a partnership that really feels like you can really create long-term happiness and stability with. But you are walking away from something, and I feel like you're walking towards new opportunities and something new. This is the 3 of Wands is often this card of kind of like looking out in the horizon and looking out into a new beginning. This is walking away from what's not working. And it's so interesting that those cards just kind of fell out there. So very interesting. And then we have the 9 of Cups. So this is happiness, contentment, fulfillment. I feel like you're going to be very content this month. You're going to feel like you're being productive, like you're getting somewhere, like whatever it is that you're doing is actually making progress. And so that's going to be a very, very good feeling here for you. What else do we need to know here for 9 of Cups? Sagittarius. The Daughter of Wands. So allow yourself to express yourself creatively. Allow yourself to chase after the ideas, the intuition that you're getting, even if it's something that kind of seems a little bit different from what you would normally do. I'm getting the sense of uniqueness with the Daughter of Wands. So whatever unique ideas start to come up here for you, try them out, see if they work. Again, they don't have to fit into something that someone has already done. There may be something here that you do uniquely that has your unique signature on it. It's your own style. It's your own thing. That may be exactly what the world is looking for. That may be exactly what the company that you're applying for is looking for. They don't want what they've already seen. They want something unique. They want something authentic. So don't shy away from that. Allow yourself to fully express yourself. And that brings me back to that movie, A Little Chaos. Like, it's just different. It was uniquely her style. And that's exactly what, that's exactly what he went with. He went with her as the designer. So I feel like, and I know that if you haven't seen that movie, it's not going to, resonate as much, but, in a nutshell, it's about being authentic and kind of just putting your best foot forward with what you can do. So that's kind of what I'm seeing here. And I feel like you might be really surprised with how well you're received there. And it's going to be something that really brings in a lot of joy and contentment and happiness. And it's going to feel, the sense I'm getting here is it's going to feel like all the work that you've put into yourself, into your inner growth, into your work, whatever it is that you've built up for yourself up until this point is going to feel like it's being recognized. it feels like it's going to be seen. And I think that's something that you may have been waiting for, that may be something that you have been working towards, and it's been maybe a bit of a frustrating journey to kind of get yourself to that place where you feel like there's balance between how much work you're putting in and what you're receiving back. So I kind of feel like the more authentic you are, the more you allow yourself to really express that uniqueness about you, the more you're going to feel that, the more you're going to feel really celebrated for that and feel like there's a balance there. So very beautiful, Sagittarius. I love this reading for you. It's a good month. And so then at the bottom of the deck, we have 7 of Pentacles here. So this is all about investments. This is all about being very wise with where you're putting your energy and where you're focusing your energy into. It's about, again, nurturing your garden. So, okay. Let's pick out some guidance cards here. Guidance for Sagittarius this month. Unexpected visitors. So I feel like there may be people who are watching you that you don't realize are watching you, but in a good way. You're attracting more, and this could also be happening on a spiritual level. So I'm kind of seeing souls being attracted, like gravitating towards each other based off of the energy work that different souls are doing on themselves. So it's all very energy, frequency, magnetic kind of vibes here. So there may be some things that even it is maybe happening kind of like an unconscious level, but as everyone is doing this work on themselves, or kind of healing and releasing themselves, closing up cycles and chapters in their life, it is making like a whole new pathway for something new, something different to come in. And so with this unexpected visitors, I feel like, you'll really start to meet newer people, newer connections. So just be open to that. It's going to be unexpected, but I feel like it's very welcome. So just be open to what comes your way. Is what I'm hearing here. So let's do some blessings and gifts for you this month. What are some blessings and gifts for Sagittarius this month of July? It's a blessing and gift. Tools. Yeah, I love that. That reminds me of the Magician, because here what I'm seeing is, again, you have everything at your disposal. You have all the resources that you need in order to get started with what you want to get started on. And I also see you might be very creative. You might be kind of taking a creative spin on something that you have into making it into something else. Take that as it resonates. I know that's kind of vague, but I really feel like you're really making use of everything that you have now, or even if you feel like, oh, I'm not as something as someone else, or whatever that is. I feel like this month is more about utilizing what you do have and focusing on what you do bring to the table and capitalizing on that more. And you'll grow in your own power. You'll grow into your own thing the more you do something. But I think that this month is more about getting started. It's about believing in yourself and continuously putting in this daily consistent effort into what it is that you want to call into your life. And I feel like you have so much clarity about that. I feel like you're already doing it. This is just to reaffirm and confirm that what you're doing is on the right path and on the right track, and it will amount to a lot of abundance. We have the Father of Pentacles, Mother of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Sun, the Empress. We have the Ace of Cups. So not only is it abundant, but it's in prosperity, but it's also abundant in happiness and fulfillment. So you're definitely going down the right path here. Okay, animal guidance for Sagittarius this month. I would not be surprised if it's the beaver, because that one's about laying foundations. Let's see what we have here. Oh, beautiful. Love that. Okay. So Bat Spirit, a rebirth is assured. Yeah, see, this is your new beginning, and this is you starting over again, right? So this is about you allowing yourself to, put the past behind you and to create something new. So rebirth is assured, and you're working towards that. And we have the number 5 as well, which is often the number of change. It could be sometimes the number of challenges, but challenge in a good way. I feel like life is asking you to grow. So you're kind of going through some growing pains as well. I feel like you're growing out of outdated maybe belief systems or outdated patterns, and you're stepping into something new, which is going to, take its time. Sometimes it's a process. So let's do one more here about self-care. How can Sagittarius take care of themselves this month for July. Self-care for Sag. The power of support. I love this because we had the Three of Cups and we had the Three of Pentacles and unexpected visitors. So that came up 3 times here for me, where I really feel like you're attracting people who are going to be able to support you and you're going to feel supported. This is also about you supporting yourself. This is about you connecting with your higher self, higher power, connecting with your true worth and being able to have your own back, like really building a strong support system from within. And that is also going to attract people who also believe in you, who also see your worth, and who can be there for you in a physical 3D kind of way. So maybe new friendships, new partnerships, even connections like love connections, romantic connections, but all very nourishing and help you to feel seen, supported, recognized, valued, all that beautiful stuff. So you have that coming in here for you. Just keep doing what you're doing, even if you don't see it yet showing up physically. It's something that we can still cultivate within us, and that will eventually, the energies will gravitate towards us. So believing in yourself and loving yourself is most important here. So I hope you have a wonderful month ahead of July. If this reading resonated, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you for next month. Bye, Sagittarius.